teman-teman, apa kabar? Lalu ya, minum dulu. Minta cabe, ya udah, cabe rawit. Makan dulu ya teman-teman ya. Halo teman-teman, apa kabar? Lagi bertemu lagi dengan Ega Prasetya Erlangga. Oke, salam anime untuk para komunitas semuanya. Iya. Oke, lanjut. Ayo teman-teman, hari ini kita main game basket ya. Nih, makan ini nih. Ya. Ayo. Ya.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the New York Knicks in New York. For New York, both these teams excited about the matchup, feeling confident that they can prevail. We will see shortly how those aspirations pan out. And one of the more...
Tar dulu. Apa-apaan nih, tar dulu. Oke teman-teman, maaf ya. Kemarin Abang Liga pernah bikin NBA ya. Kemarin Abang Liga pernah bikin NBA. Tar dulu. Kemarin episode 2 ya. Kemarin ya. Sekarang angka 3 kan ya. Aduh, aku periksa dulu ya. Iya, sekarang episode 3. Sekarang episode 3 NBA ya. Tadi Abang Ega ambil ini nih. Ambil ini. Oke. Kita lanjut ya. Kepala Abang Ega botak gak? Hah? Kepala Abang Ega botak gak? Tolong dijawab. Kepala Abang Ega botak gak? Tolong dijawab, teman-teman. Botak gak? Lanjut ya. Lanjut ya.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Denver Nuggets. So the Nuggets win the tip. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Rajon Rondo is out there with Allen. Then it's Pierce. Then it's Garnett. And it's Perkins in at the center position. Here's Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Allen, that's good.
don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Harris kicks to Mudiay. It is good. The assist from Harris.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, yeah shots.
Here's Perkins, and again it's Boston converting.
Pretty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Mudiay dishes to Gallinari. They get a hand on it. Pierce with the steal. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. That one falls.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
So it's Denver now. 4-point game. Let's send it out to David Aldridge. You caught up with head coach Mike Malone. David?
Look, Evan, the crucial aspect in his mind is making things tough for them inside. He said they're a physical team, and they bring a lot of intensity. If we don't respond when they push us, we'll just get bullied all game. You're going to get down in the paint tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. So it's Denver now, after the basket by Boston. Here's the double team of Allen, and Ray Allen gets the whistle. That's it. That's his first foul. Here's Mudiay. Tries again. And that one goes in. And he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
And it's been about... their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Allen, that's good.
And the crisp passing has... open things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Finish off. Break. Allen's got 8 points.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
The Nuggets trail by 7. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gallinari kicks to Fareed. Back to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Mudiay. Shoots. And that's an air ball. Not even close. To the inside. Here's Perkins. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass. Nicely.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And out of bounds, the Nuggets able to retain possession here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Harris gets to Mudiay. Shooting by Fareed. Clock at 6. 13 feet away.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive end.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after them.
Here's Whittier after the basket by Boston. Timeout is set up.
Figure this out now. Let's go. We've got to improve on our offensive execution, gentlemen. Listen, I don't want anyone worrying about the refs, all right? Let's just focus on putting the ball in the basket. They cannot stop us on the pick and roll. So I want to keep running that until they figure out how to guard us. You got me? Hey, our run starts right here. Right here.
Everyone knows how to fight, that was dangerous. But I love it, the rush is amazing. Celebrate nightly and everyone rages. I found how to help with my edges. I'm swimming in it. Swimming in it. My lover is money. If I go upstairs. This is lovely. Stay random, I couldn't get lucky. Made it right here cause I'm sick with it. Cut it in. I take the money for granted. But don't wanna work for it. Tell me now, isn't it funny?
It's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride on tonight, night. Cause I'm got me tonight.
No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That one falls.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
The Nuggets trail by 13. There's the call for foul. That is his first foul of the game. Harris against Rondo. It's stolen by Rondo.
I mean, with the amount of turnovers they've committed, it's no wonder they're in the position they're in right now.
Now here's Whittier, covered by Perkins. And there's the call on Perkins. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Here's Harris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Barnett grabs the board.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Sabar teman-teman, abang itu lagi makan.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Jokic broke loose. Allen outside, goes up on the wing, and again it's Boston converting.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball moving out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Here we go. Let's draw it up. We've got to improve on our offensive execution, gentlemen. We just talked about this. Hey, stop improvising out there and make each possession count. Keep it simple. Run the pick and roll. We've had success with that. So there's no point in fixing what isn't broken. Here we go. Let's get some buckets now.
Screen by Fareed. It's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily. And that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Nuggets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
One free throw good from Gallinari. Gallinari hits them both. Celtics leading by 15. The three. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by Allen. Allen's got 3 assists tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
By himself, and it's slammed in by Perkins.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And there's the call on Perkins. That's his 3rd foul so far. One is situation in the clutch, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. 2 shots. And he can't hit the second.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now, here's Moutier. He has 6. Harris passes to Moutier. Broke loose. And again, Boston running the court in transition. Out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Murray's checked in for Denver.
Jamal Murray.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And the 2nd free throw, good. Boston leading by 20. Here's Garnett. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Garnett's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Pierce. Finish off the break.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Now here's Murray. Got a piece of it. So the wing on the left, 5 on the clock. Jokic kicks to Gallinari. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Pierce, and he slams it one-handed.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
For Denver, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Murray nails both of them. Boston dictating the flow. Here's Perkins. Sinks the three-pointer. Perkins got 13 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Murray. Ray Allen picking up that last basket. Knocked away. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Now can shoot one more at the free throw line.
3-1. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Nuggets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
One shot.
Celtics leading by 23. Here's Pierce. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Passes it to Harris. And here's Jokic. The rebound by Pierce.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed. To the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Fareed. He feeds it to Murray. Stolen by Allen. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Perkins. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Harris outside. Jokic's screen. Foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Shooting 2.
First one calls for it. Martin's checked in for Fareed. And Harris drops them both. Boston dictating the flow. Over to the wing. Here's Perkins. And again, it's Boston converting.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now here's Murray. G right on him. Poked away. And they're on the break. Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got 19 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up their aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Well, the coach gambled and lost by keeping him on the floor.
Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Murray. And the Nuggets making a change here. Burns checked in. And so Murray nails both of them. 1:19 left here in the first quarter. Allen inside the three-point line. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Gallinari. To the inside. Laverne gets himself open and drills it. Laverne's got his first 2 points.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Allen for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
He's really come out blazing, scoring with ease.
43 seconds left here in the first quarter. And again, it's Boston converting.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Barton kicks to Laverne. On the way, Harris. He's covered by Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Barton, wide open, he fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Nobody near Allen. And again, it's Boston converting.
and just a little bit ragged defensively.
Yeah, it's so bad I would even go a step farther and call it raggedy. I mean, that's how their defense has been overall today.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Boston on top, just dominating this one. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Squad going up. Nobody.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes, and early on they've been able to do that here in the first.
And guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
So it's the Celtics now. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston. Pierce is out there with Garnett. Then there's Leon Poe. That's Cassell, and it's Allen in at the 2 spot. Cloutier kicks to Gallinari. Kevin Garnett with the steal. With Samart, and Allen with the layup. Allen's got 23 points.
Really their own worst enemy right now with all these turnovers.
I tell you what, guys, this game would look a lot different. It would have a different texture if they didn't give the ball away so much. I mean, that's really been the storyline so far.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them, defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Martin dishes to Gallinari. Back at 4. Here's Cloutier. And just miss after miss right now.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just good passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Barton kicks to Cloutier. Hooked away. And pushing it up. Here's Boston.
Lanjut ya teman-teman ya. Ya
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
He kicks it to Gallinari. The basket pulled off the assist from Cloutier. 6 points for Gallinari.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Kevin Garnett again.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Denver now. Cloutier kicks to Chandler. Feeds it to Barton. Now here's Cloutier. He's covered by Cassell. Trips down the breakaway slam.
It's hard to believe he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Here's it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, You got to play without fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Martin. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Here's Nurkic. He's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Celtics also making a change. Tony Allen's checked in for Ray Allen. All free throws good from Barton. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 15-4 run. Back to Garnett. And another basket for Boston.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Now the dish to Gallinari. And he gets it to go. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just the late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Allen's shot is off.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Takes a three. Drills the three-pointer. Rose got his second bucket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
They get a hand on it.
I'm not even going to comment.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Took him no time at all on that one. 10 points for Paul Pierce. The Nuggets on offense. Moutier with the ball. He has 6. Inside. Nurkic, the pass to Gallinari. It's stolen by Garnett. Here's Poe. And another basket for Boston.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been coming quietly, but very efficient.
Field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Moutier kicks to Chandler. To the middle. Another steal. And now run up the court. Pierce pushing it up.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. And again, Boston running the court in transition. And again, it's Boston converting.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Moutier with the ball. Defender. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Fareed's checked in for Gallinari. Wasted no time on that one. Rose got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. A different look for Denver. Harris comes in for Barton. And Murray's subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. And Fareed sends it back. Nobody near Allen. Good on the leaner.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile. Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. So it's the Celtics now. Pierce. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got his 7th assist in the game.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Out of bounds is the Celtics gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Garnett. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little bit of I thought you were talking about his knees. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Murray following the score by Kevin Garnett. Shot to stop the run, and Murray finishes it off. Murray's got 8 points.
Well, even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Denver with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Nurkic's screen on Cassell. Murray dishes to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
20 feet out. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist from Cassell. And that's 18 points for Kevin Garnett.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Allen leading the charge. Gazelle gets the bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here is Harris. And by Fareed, pocket 6. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Murray after the basket by Boston. Inside. Here's Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Murray kicks to Nurkic. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Allen for the three. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. On the Nuggets with some changes. LeVert, he's checked in for Nurkic. And it's Arthur in for Wilson Chandler. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Boston. Hondo comes in for Cassell. Now here is Harris. Arthur passes to Murray. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Rondo. Here's Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Allen. 1 second left. Wow, way off on that.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Celtics opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Ray Allen really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Murray's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Moutier and Harris are their lengthy guard set. Gallinari and Fareed, the duo at the forward. And it's Jokic in at center. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And here's Moutier. Loose and stolen by Perkins. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Jokic. It's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. Gallinari with the rebound.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Rondo with a clean look. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Rondo's got 9.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers.
Boy, it's made matters a lot easier for him offensively, Greg.
Now here's Moutier. 6 points for him. Ball's knocked loose. Just time to shoot. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Rejected by Harris. They get it back. Perkins. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the...
Abang ka mo nanalo ini dulu ya. Oke teman-teman, kita lanjutin lagi. Maaf ya, tadi abang juga naruh piring lama ya.
backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Perkins. Following the miss by Kenneth Fareed. Count that one. 23 points for Paul Pierce. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Allen, that's good.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And now it's 27 points for Ray Allen. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
Converting them into points is what they've done, and that's been a big factor in this game, guys.
Now, here's Moutier. 6 points for him. Yep, one goes in there. Moutier's got his third basket of the night.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Garnett dishes to Perkins. Chalk up 2 there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Harris. The shot's good from Fareed.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Wasted no time on that one. 12 points for Rajon Rondo.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
That one goes out of bounds, last touched by Pierce. Tim Chandler's checked in for the Nuggets. Martin comes in for Jerry Harris.
Gallinari!
Will Barton.
There's a screen. Jokic kicks to Barton. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Allen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Jammed by Rajon Rondo.
And all of a sudden you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific punch time run here.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Allen. But he gets it back. Lets it go with the three. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Allen.
Oke, lanjut ya teman-teman ya. Seru ya.
Allen's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now here's Moutier. He's tightly guarded. He dishes it to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Broke loose. Barton in the corner. Unloads. Here's Chandler. Makes it off the glass. Chandler's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
And here's Moutier. Following the three from Ray Allen. Martin. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Well, Celtics making a switch here. Scalabrini's checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Allen. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Now here's Moutier, 8 points for him. They get a hand on it. Chandler a screen. And Gallinari kicks to Jokic. Back in off the block. Jokic is got 4 this quarter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Allen inside the 3-point line, and it's Boston with another.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Gallinari passes to Moutier.
Lu jangan pakai gue kek.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. 3-point play chance here. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
He's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Gallinari. Now and he makes that one.
Yeah, there's a whistle, and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
See, well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Murray, good.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
So it's the Celtics now. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 7 points in the game.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Moutier dishes to Chandler, and stolen by Perkins. Rondo drives in, and it's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And the interior defense really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
I do not have a total on that, partner, but it seems to be too many if I were to count. The only number you really need to look at, though, is the scoreboard, and that gives you all the info you need.
Arthur, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Allen fires. And again, it's Boston converting.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around him.
Barton kicks to Arthur. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Perkins, and another basket for Boston.
Itu baru masuk.
Here's Routier. He's got 12. It's Barton on the wings. And he drops him away up off the glass. Barton's got 7 now in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this.
Stolen by Perkins. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Now here's Routier. There's the pick to the inside. Off the screen, and it's good. Brought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
It's the Celtics ball. Shoots it. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Allen.
Tony Allen.
Allen's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Routier pass to Arthur. And there's the feed to Murray. Knocks it loose. Here's Perkins. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Perkins got 30.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
It's Barton with the drive. Oh, good on that one. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Allen. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Barton. 9 points in the game so far. And then Allen slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some great offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court.
Pencet tombol subscribe itu gratis, kagak bayar, tinggal dipencet. Aku mohon, ya. Please.
And Scalabrine gets it to go.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has been to tighten.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close. Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
Well, free throw good for Moody. And the Nuggets making a change here. Reed is checked in. Both free throws good for Moody. And here's Rondo. He's got 24. Here's Scalabrine. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Scalabrine's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
The time for the ball. Rondo Morrow kicks to Perkins. Celtics ball is Boston keeps possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Boston on top, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
Lanjut ya teman-teman ya.
Here's Tucker. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Perkins. Leon Pro out there with Miller. That's Tony Allen. It's Cassell at the point. And here are the Nuggets now. Arthur dishes to him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Arthur passes to Nurkic. There's the three. Shot clock expired. 24-second violation. Arthur's gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Cassell. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Murray gets to Arthur. Tipped away.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Keep all pressure leading to the run out, man. It doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
And the Celtics making a change here. Scalabrine is checked in. Arthur issues to Murray. Jack is back to run. He seeks the hook. Here's Cassell. Allen inside the three-point line. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Third team foul.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And stolen by Miller. Here's Cassell. That's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
LeBron passes to Beasley. Pitch to Nurkic. The shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down. Great job to hit his teammate on that move. Move, Kevin.
And Denver has possession. Now Murray. Goes up and lays it easy.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Scalabrine. Ball's great assist by Sam Cassell. Scalabrine's got 4 this quarter. Here's Murray. It's it to Nurkic. They got a hand on it. And another fast break for Boston.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Rudier, who's struck in for Murray. And he recovers it. The shot's good from Poe.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And they're pushing it up. Finish off the break. Poe's got 19 points.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. The defense not able to get set, get a running start to the rim. You should get a good number of scoring chances that way.
They swipe it.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Well, it's simply been an awful quarter. I mean, terrible ball security. They've actually handled that thing like it's got leprosy. Take care of it.
Ouch. Leprosy.
Here's Rudier. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Miller with a wide open look. And another basket for Boston.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Rudier with the ball. The pass to LeBron. A basket pulled off the assist from Rudier. Rudier's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And it's the Celtics ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Nurkic kicks to Beasley.
That's a tough ball right there, and really a tough break for the Raps.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, we're still right there.
Shooting for Denver, Malik Beasley. 2 shots.
Pelanggaran.
The first free throw is good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Chandler's checked in. Jones checked out for the Celtics. Austin with the ball. The shot's good from Poe. Poe's got 21 in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Over to the left wing. Just 5 in the clock. Arthur dishes to Nurkic. The 15-footer. And there's the
That's his 6th personal foul.
Heran jadinya.
Shooting for Denver, Yusuf Nurkic. At the line for 2.
Cepetan waktunya. Elang nih.
free throw good. Nurkic. He's perfect from the line this time. Miller outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
They're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Well, they're quite aware of the damage he can do from the perimeter and still not making the kind of effort needed to challenge him on the shot. That's inexcusable.
That's tipped. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. And another basket for Boston. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Cassell. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Cassell's got 13 points now in the quarter.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Miller with the double.
Boston foul call.
First free throw is good. Easily hits them both. And here's Jones. Here's Scalabrine. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Scalabrine's gotten everything to fall. Shooting 6 for 6 tonight. Passes to Cassell. Good on the shot. Cassell's got 30 points.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
To the paint. And Nurkic gets it to go.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Pass to Cassell. And again, Boston with the triple.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job. I think finding the open guy on the perimeter, and the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
Not loose. One-on-one here. Here's Poe. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Poe's got 10 points in just the second half. Jones, the pass to Miller. Isn't up enough, the pretty assist.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Yeah, that's been the pattern, guys. I mean, their turnovers not only killing their offensive flow, but fueling the fire at the other end. That's a losing combo.
Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Down low, here's Arthur. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Here's Miller, and Chandler sees it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. A three ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Shooting for Denver.
Abang Iga kena pelanggaran lagi, teman-teman.
Two
Kata
shots.
bisa. Buruan deh.
Free throw is good. Both free throws good for Moody.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Dishes it to Nurkic. Knocked away. And they're on the break. Here's Scalabrine. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Here's Jones. Falls, purchased assist by Sam Cassell.
Assisted. Sam Cassell.
107 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Miller penetrating. It falls for his seventh bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
That free throw missing. A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Murray subbed in for Moutier.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Murray. 41 seconds left in the game. Jones drives in. Chalk up 2 there.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
And Arthur, no good on that one. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Shoots from the corner. And again, it's Boston converting. Now here's Murray. Out of bounds. And the Celtics will take it the other way.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's
Udah, habis. Oke teman-teman, hari ini udahan dulu ya Bang Iga. Istirahat lagi ya. Abang Iga kan habis makan nih. Ya butuh. Bang Iga butuh istirahat dulu ya teman-teman ya. Besok kita main FIFA ya, besok ya. Oke. Kalau kalian suka jangan lupa pintu tombol subscribe, like, dan komentar. Terima kasih atas menontonnya ya. Minggu depan kita main NBA ya, minggu depan. Oke, hari ini udah dulu ya teman-teman ya. Abang Iga nggak bisa lama-lama ya, butuh istirahat. Habis makan butuh berbaring sambil istirahat nonton TV ya. Bukan nonton TV sih, nonton film anime. Oke, Kalau kalian suka jangan lupa pencet tombol subscribe, like, dan komentar. Terima kasih atas menontonnya. Teman-teman tolong banyakin ya, jangan dikurangin subscribe-nya biar abang itu semangat, tambah semangat bikin kontennya ya. Oke, sampai berjumpa dan salam anime untuk para komunitas. Dadah.